Bone health. You probably already know how important it is, and you may already be working on it. If you are just beginning, though, your journey to build stronger and healthier bones, these 5 exercises are going to help you build confidence and competence in the movement patterns that you're going to need to start to build on. So studies really show that you need to lift heavy. You need to build quite a bit of load into your muscles and into your bones to stimulate bone growth or to slow down the degradation of the bones. But if you just go to the gym and start lifting heavy, it's very likely you're going to get hurt, you're going to overdo it, or it comes at the cost of your joints. If you have arthritis, if you have high blood pressure, there's a lot of reasons why you may not want to just suddenly lift heavy. So we're going to use light weights. I'll recommend 5 pounds, and we're going to go through 5 movement patterns. And if you are lifting 5 pounds today, you're going to end up lifting 1,000 pounds. So we're going to do 100 reps, split up through 5 exercises, repeating each one twice. So hope you enjoy. Let's start with our grocery bag lift and march. So grab your grocery bags, lift them up, down. And then if you want to add the knee, you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you got 5-pound weights, you've already lifted 100 pounds. See how fast it happens? Next, bring the weights to the shoulders. Wide stance, squat down. Up, overhead press. 1. Squat down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. 200 pounds. And in between, if you want to take a short rest, just especially using hand weights, your hands might get a little tight, a little painful. Anytime, just stop, pull the joints out a little, stretch them out. All right, don't let that tension stay too long in your joints. Next, the deadlift. So feet parallel, you're gonna bring the weights at a dead hang. You're gonna slowly stick your butt out as you lower. And then you use your leg power to rise up. And you kind of snap your hips forward. Bring your butt, squeeze your butt as you come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hinging at your hips. 9. You can see it, right? You can see the hinge happening at the hips. 10. 300 pounds. Now the bent over rows, if you want to do this one seated, if your back is pretty tight today, it's okay to do this seated too, where you just sit and bend over and pull back like this. Otherwise, you can do it standing with a little bend of your knees and that little forward lean. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5. And if your back is tight, you need to just stop and stretch in the middle. No problem. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and stand it up. Take a little rest if you need to. Stretch out any tight spots. Like when you're cooking, the sign of a pro, clean as you go. Have a seat, and we're gonna sit to stand. I hope you enjoy sit to stands because they are perhaps the most important exercise for longevity. Your weights can stay up at the shoulders. Plant your heels and up we go. One, and then back down. If you want to add the overhead press for a bonus, you can. 2, but I'd rather you focus on the sitting part. 3, soft, slow sit. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've already lifted 500 pounds if you've got 5-pound weights in each hand. If you've got 2.5-pound weights, you've lifted 250 pounds, so nothing to sneeze at. Well, let's do another round, so we'll do the same thing again. Grocery bag lift. And you can add a march to this. So a little squat, you're gonna lift, lower. 1, option to lift the knee 2, 3. Add a little balance challenge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next one, overhead press. Excuse me. Feet wide. Sink down. Bring your weights up to the collarbones or shoulders. And you can kind of squat. Give yourself just a little bit of a head start. 1, 2. Just to get over that hump there. 3. In coordination with your legs. 4, 5. Same thing. Stick your butt out so your back stays long. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 700 pounds. Already lifted like a pony. Let's bring your weights to the center and deadlift. Slow, controlled, nice clean form. And up. 1. One thing you can do to prepare yourself too is mentally imagine you're lifting something much heavier. If you've ever lifted, done weightlifting, it's very much a mental exercise too. You have to psych yourself up. And that actually generates the energy, the chemistry, everything you need. Your brain's like, okay, let's give you all the resources you need. So you can mentally imagine you're lifting like 100 pounds. And even like squeeze the weights. And engage your body as if you're lifting something much heavier. That's a great way to prepare your body for heavy weights without the risk. 9, 10. Whew. All right, bent over rows is next. You can do this seated or standing. Squat down, lean forward, and pull back. Again, imagine heavier weights than you're actually using. 1, 2, 3. Notice how your body sets itself a little bit more precisely. 4 if it thinks you're gonna lift heavy. 5, 6. Takes it a little more seriously. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 900 pounds. We got one more. Let's have a seat and lift those last few things in the freezer. Sit to stand. Keep the weights close to your body as you come up and down. Plant your heels. Let's begin. 1. Slowly down. If you want to add the overhead press for a bonus, you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost there. 9. 1,000. Woo! Set it down. So if you're using 5-pound weights, you've lifted 1,000 pounds here. Let's open your hips and do a bit of a circle, cool you down. So if you were lifting 10-pound weights, 10 on each hand, you lifted 2,000 pounds, a literal ton. Let's go the other way. So I hope that that's encouraging when you actually add it up and think about how much you lifted. If you had 3-pound weights, you lifted 600 pounds just in like 10 minutes. Let's do a spinal cord breathing here. Pump your spine back and forth, in and out. So that's what your bones respond to. If you don't use it, you lose it. And the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? So if your body is requiring more strength, if you're challenging your body will build up to meet that challenge. Otherwise, why would it bother building bones if you don't ever use them? So whether you're just now beginning your bone building journey or you're well along your way, I hope today was a helpful step in the right direction. My goal is to give you the confidence in these movement patterns that you can eventually start to build more weight into it, and that you had fun, that you didn't hate it afterward, because then it'll be very hard if your mind will come up with a million excuses not to do it if you actually don't want to do it, right? Like, oh, I should be exercising, but boy, the oven really needs to be cleaned right now. Yeah, right? That's we always joke with my wife, whenever it's tax season, the oven needs to get cleaned. She's in there. It just needed it today. We all have our avoidance, right? So I hope you look forward to next class, and we'll keep building from there. And just sit back, relax, sit up tall, and feel the immediate benefits of all that strength building. Better posture, better breathing, more energy. Just close your eyes and feel all that circulation.